It is a new era for us here at EA Sports. We are set to get it started, and off we go with the Sunday night opener for 2024. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the play fake, here's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Goff going to open up with a throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan. Like the strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A. And And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. To throw is Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A second down throw for Goff. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Rams out to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. It's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing here is Goff. And that one incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball down the field.
Goff to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They are going for it. Stafford.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The motion man is Raymond. On second down, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Again, it's Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Stafford now. That is caught, and he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun, it's Goff. A throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams are out to a 21-10 lead. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Goff to throw on first down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Williams in motion. On first down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing, Goff. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing here is Goff. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think... Stay in bounds, and indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete, very nearly a turnover.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Goff to throw. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on?
It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Now, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. The motion man is Raymond. A second down throw for Goff. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, L.A. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point from Carty